全ての憎しみを引き受けていく者こそその名にふさわしい。俺はもう兄とは違う。父も母も兄も一族さえ一人としていない。俺は一人だ。俺は過去を切り捨てる。
Locked in my room, 4 black walls, tied the noose, no recall, no resolve, fuck withdraw, rather shoot up till I fall. Murder on call, 5-9, 20 years and it seemed like a lifetime. I've been hanging every from a lifeline. Bodies fucking selling every nighttime. Smoking that before let me walk. Hopefully don't come, don't fuck with y'all. Sprite back your walls with blood and whatever. Drag you outside, let you rot in the weather. I don't think I can explain any better. I'm scared from the terror and live the lesson.
また一人になろうとしてるお前をほっとけねえだろう。あれを知ってる者同士だからこそわざわざそこに行こうとしてるお前を。どけるわけねえだろ。
和の国を開国しました。めでたしめでたし。夢見てんのか。
俺は必ず勝つ。ルフィだけではない、拙者たちも必ず勝つ。
確かに声が誰の声だって。確かに声が聞こえたんだ。怖いこと言うなよ。ここは海の中だぜ。あの声知ってる気がする。確認だけはしてみよう。声がしたという方へ向かえ。誰かいる。本当に人がいた。おい、あれ麦わらじゃねえか。海の中で怖えなんて。
いいから早く助けろ。
急げ。生きてんのか。
カイドウ。
父上だろう、ヤマト。
その鎖を切りに来た。
Hey guys, up, it's Andrew, AJT, back for another video for you guys. Really an option.
Right now, and
You just have to move on, you know, learn from your mistakes. It's really not that hard to do that. See here, so the main thing you're using is more prayer, and you're also risking messing up the Jad prayer switches for a little bit longer, which in my opinion is not too huge of a risk. So in the previous video, I showed my first triple Jads attempt, and here's the second one, which I got a little farther. I almost killed that one Jad, which would have been a big deal because once you kill one, it gets significantly easier. So for my second ever attempt at triple Jad, I think that was pretty good. Here is my third ever attempt at triple Jads, which was successful, but you're going to see here the problem is I don't have that many supplies left. So yeah, it took me my third attempt to complete triple Jads, which I say is pretty good. 2 failed attempts, and then I completed the third one. I would show all of the attempts at triple Jads, but this video would be like over 20 minutes long. So instead, I'm going to show you my next attempt at triple Jads, which is a quite good one. I'm going to show you both Zuck fights that I have as well after that. So just like the fact that the beginning of each wave is the hardest, this is no different with the triple Jads, except you don't have a safe spot to lure these two, you just have to kill them. And so my goal here is just kill the northeast one as quick as possible while being safe. And you actually have quite a bit of time to react to the prayers. Like, people think it's so difficult, but really if you are relaxed, and I spent about 5 minutes just sitting at my desk, relaxing and deep breathing before I started this fight. If you are relaxed, it's really not that hard to react and do the prayers correctly. When I used to run Ocarina of Time as a speedrun, there were tricks where you would have to press a button within 1/20th of a second window, like 1 frame trick. This you have like 1 or 2 seconds for every prayer switch, so it's really not that hard to do this if you're focusing correctly. So you have a choice as to which Jad to kill first. Traditional logic would say kill the south one first, because when the healers show up, a lot of them will actually get trapped behind Jad when they come to attack you, which means that you're taking less damage. But I find that it's a lot easier to see the northeast one, so that's the one I go with typically. So you see there, the northeast Jad has finally died, which should make things a little bit more manageable from here on. So watch the north Jad attacks, then the south Jad attacks, then there's this huge delay after that before the north Jad attacks again, because that would have been the time that the northeast Jad attacks me, but he is now dead. So there's actually, every cycle, this big time gap where I can drink a Sandfew here, or drink a restore or whatnot. And again, I still have to be pretty careful, because if I do mess up one hit, you know, these guys can hit around 100 or so and I can die. So I do have to be very careful, and I actually make a dumb decision here going east, and that actually frees up a healer to come and attack me, but it was really just a comfort thing. I wanted a better view of both of them, so, you know, sometimes doing the comfortable thing here rather than the optimal thing can actually save your life. I mean, who knows, maybe I would have been fine if I stayed there, but I just felt more comfortable moving for some reason. One thing that's definitely hard about it is, like, unlike a speedrun where you might have to do a really hard trick and then you get to watch a cutscene for 5 minutes and relax, there's no relaxing here. You really have to keep your focus, and even when one Jad is dead, you can't get complacent and think, okay, it's getting easier now. You have to be laser focused for like 5 or 10 minutes straight, which is not easy for some people to do, or really anyone to do. But now that I have this Jad is the only one, it should get much easier, because now it's like doing a normal Jad, and I can actually focus up on healing rather than just pure going for the kill. So one idea that I came up with mid-fight after a pretty good blood barrage there was to do a couple SGS specs. Unfortunately, one of them missed, but the second one did hit, and the SGS restores prayer and HP, whereas blood barrage is only going to restore HP, so it's worth a try. As you see there, I actually stood around doing nothing for a second while I waited for the prayer switch. This was because I had to change armor, and I know the prayer switch is the most important thing, so I might as well just take things one step at a time rather than try to do too much and mess up and die. So here's me completing triple Jads for the second time, and if you had told me when I was 12 years old doing my first ever fire cape that there would come a day when I'm doing 3 Jads at once, I probably would have told you you're completely crazy. But if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. As you see here, we have triple Jads done again with a lot more
These days they start to blend together. These days they start to change.
This mic sucks, but we did it. We did it. Oh my god. We did it. Oh, dude. It's over. I can leave this place. I'm finally done. Oh. Oh, we did it. Oh. Oh, God. There it is. Oh my god. Everything was so easy. Oh my god. Everything was so easy until healers. Oh my god, because so I forgot to hit resume on my timer when Jad spawned. I focused so heavily on killing Jad that I forgot to resume my timer. It's whatever. I've done it like a dozen times without the timer, so I pretty much like I know how long the kill is taking. So it wasn't a big deal. I can't believe I used every supply. I can't believe that. All that time camping specs and stuff all mattered. I needed every single one of those supplies. I mean, I could have probably done without like 2 doses of brew, but I needed everything else. I had 25 HP left, and I thought that ranger was gonna kill me. I thought he was gonna kill me. When he hit a 0, I was like, it's it. We got it. He hit me for a 33, and I think I glanced at my HP, and I had 25 HP. I was like, he can insta kill me. I was like, it's all up to whether if this hits a 0 or not, and he hit a fucking 0, and I fucking killed him. I was like, oh my god. I was like, we pretty much got it. And then I was noodling for fucking ever on Zuck, but then I was like, just this is it. You got it. And then I saw the only thing that could possibly kill me was my run energy. And I had not practiced much with no run energy. So I decided that I was like, I think I've got plenty of time. It's better to just be sure. So I walked when I could, when I felt safe. Made the kill take much longer and be much more nervous, but it may have been the right decision. If that run energy would have ran out at a time I didn't notice, that would have been bad. It's over. We're not gonna think about it anymore. It is done. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. That's Oh my god. Definitely putting this on. Oh, so much sadness went into that place. That's a great Easter name.
Soak up the rags, walk up the max, light up the night and I never look back. I am the hunter, you are the monster. I am the entity, I am the haunter. Fight with no water, fight with no water. Bring me the leg, I won't choke on the water. I am the author, you are the paper. Rip you apart, leave the blood on the razor. Motherfucker, I am the product, and never feeling my feelings. I run upon them in the middle of the night and I kill them. I drill a hole in the villain to fit up whatever mistake. Tell me shit, I don't listen. I'm burning up with the witches. Always been the same and I'll never change. Drifting the waves and I'm swept away. Catch me with the flames, I'm a decimate. And if I rest today, I'll just accept my fate. How I feel, am I really here? Dwelling every fear, there's no heal, let me hear me out. Show me who I was, patiently, faithfully chasing the sun. Drag me down, deep into the ground. Seep into the weakness, gotta get the secret out. I am alone, inside my head. I can be killed if I'm already dead. Heartless entity, double identity. Look at me, see what you did to me. Look at you, this is the end of you. Thought I was done, but bitch, this is the interlude. I will be cautious, watch where you step. I am your conscience, I am your breath. I am the sovereign, never to rest. I will break down your will until nothing is left.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't give a fuck.
Soak up the rags, walk up the max, light up the night and I never look back. I am the hunter, you are the monster. I am the entity, I am the haunter. Fight with no water, fight with no water. Bring me the leg, I won't choke on the water. I am the author, you are the paper. Rip you apart, leave the blood on the razor. Motherfucker, I am the product and never feeling my feelings. I run upon them in the middle of the night and I kill them. I drill a hole in the villain to fit up whatever mistake. Tell me shit, I don't listen. I'm burning up with the witches. Always been the same and I'll never change. Drifting the waves and I'm swept away. Catch me with the flames, I'm a decimate. And if I rest today, I'll just accept my fate. I don't wanna live forever, I just wanna die a king. I don't wanna live forever, I just wanna die a king. I don't wanna live forever, I just wanna die a king. I don't wanna live forever, I just wanna die a king. Said what's up, bitch, what's at it? Bitch, try to suck on my dick, on my tip, it's 640 rock, clip the grip of my grip, my hollow point tip, your lip, because if it's so roll my way, bitch, move it, focus on, look up with too many veins, probably started up, but what it got in my veins, nigga stomach, fuck, they keep a strap up on my waist, it got a hollow tuck, like that, move, out my way, got me ready, come up, bitch, that my way, by the sense, when I die, catch a case, new whip, no keys, electric race, like what the fuck, you bitch, you change, funky, fuck, the way your face, the chaos, shoot your lens, my K, two dicks, I got two twins, cause I'm blowing lines, cause you stop me talking nothing to my face, wanna pull it, when it get sprayed, fuck that, got two dicks, so we got one for your bitch, and the other one, I'm busy, get tagged, I think go clear, from the sick, if I took it to your bitch, like a red dot, beat to your face, and I'm money, making money, when your bands go, bitch, fuck around, I'ma pull it, bitch, you another can, like damn, shit.
The fuck?
What you click gon' do, when I slide to your crib, what you blick gon' do, cause you pull up on my line, what your bitch gon' do, come stop my pussy brain, my wrist gon' do, like damn, shit, and they keep that boom, if it's over me, you, your bitch gon' choose, there's $100 shoes, what your big gon' prove, and you see me going on, but you look confused, huh? Tell the pussy boy that I said step back, motherfucker wanna talk, but I'll get in the bag, I see the reason that the motherfuckers taking the bad, they know they never wanna be the one to step like that, like, bitch, you don't want this, I'ma pull up with a click, pussy wanna talk shit, like, every motherfucker wanna talk
I want the claws! This is annoying. Chose violence. Okay, what am I missing? I'm gonna need to charge the scythe. I won't do a torture for now, we'll do Blood Fury. Nice, this is nice and cheap. Oh, I'm gonna need the face guard. Not that face guard, no, sir. That's what I was trying. Oh, sorry guys. Get a traveler parchment mate and put it on your cape in case you're ever trolling. It's a good idea. Sorry, I almost forgot I was streaming for a second. I didn't have my chat open. Yes, sir. I think I've got all the gear I basically need. Whew. It's not even real yet. Can't believe I'm finally done with that place. I'm gonna need vials of blood for sure. Actually, I already charged the well. I'll just buy some more just to have them. Yeah, charge the scythe. Oh, BGS. That's what it is. Is there anything I can sell to scrape together Warhammer? I don't really need a necklace of anguish. That's probably a waste of an inventory slot. I don't know. I think the main reason to keep it is because of 27 mil, yeah. I don't ever do range roll, but if I needed to do range roll, that's what I would need it for. I don't know if it's healthy for me to have only 350k left.
Promise I would only feel a little bit of pain. I'm scared of the dark, seeing images of death. If I got a god, I'ma go out with a bang. I can feel myself raise hell.
Is there anything in here that I can sell? I just don't need. Swiftblade's the only thing, but I'm not selling that.
Feel this heartbeat ripping from my chest. Promise I would only feel a little bit of pain. I'm scared of the dark, seeing images of death. If I got a god, I'ma go out with a bang. I can feel myself raise hell, I'ma lose it. You can see me die, you will never see me lose. I can feel myself raise hell, I'ma lose it. You won't see me weak, yeah, I'm crazy, I ain't stupid.
What is this? The fuck? Get out! When does the stock market open? Yeah, we're after pre-market. It's like 9:30. It opens. All right. Alright. DPS counter I want on, probably. I don't remember. What else? Turn on Tick Cracker. Turned off a bunch of stuff for. Shinsan. Thank you for following, my dude. Go join Discord. Where's the fucking uncharged scythe? Ah.
What up?
Hello.
Do we got a third?
I don't have a third yet. I
Okay.
just
fine.
scraped together the money I wanted for this build.
Yeah, I was watching fucking.
Bro, you got 7 mil for a bond. I got.
You're living.
I'm not really doing the bond stuff. Sorry, man. Dude, I would need to make like I need to make like 3 mil profit to even consider it. Sorry, man. Why would you ask me? Why don't you ask just somebody on your friends list? I don't know you. Okay. Dude, it's so fucking nice to be done.
Yeah, I can tell.
Part of me still believes that I'm gonna log in tomorrow and have to go back into that fucking dreaded place.
Bro, that's why I said get a Trover parchment, so if you don't have nightmares of you fucking dying in the wilderness with your cape on, and you wake up and you're like running over your computer, be like, did I fucking do that?
Alright. Yeah, I might do that.
Tell me that wouldn't be like just trolling, dude, and just losing your cape like that wouldn't fucking be so depressing.
No, I'm not coming. If you're muted in game, do you realize that makes it even sketchier? Okay.
So I'll do this a night at the theater quest while we find a third.
Got all these switches. I'm such a cool kid with all these switches. Jesus. 1 second. Oh, so my regular mic is broken right now. It's not broken, but I'm having to order new stuff, so I'm on the shit mic.
Oh, it's all good. It doesn't bother me.
Okay. All right, I think I've got everything I need.
That shit was so funny watching you fucking dump your bank again.
Hell yeah.
I was like, well, he's done with the Inferno, dude. Now he's
Fucking done.
I don't remember what you used last time, but I remember your fighter torso and fucking.
I was using Obi
shitty
legs. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're struggling, fucking. I mean, you were doing fine, but I was like, God damn, bro, this is like the ultimate fucking Inferno rebuild right now, dude. Or fucking someone that just staked.
Yep. Well, I'm in max other than Torva basically. The only upgrades would be Torva and face guard, but then it would still be Torva full helm. So the only upgrade literally I have is full Torva. So I'm in max melee otherwise.
Yeah.
I have role specific upgrades like bringing ancestral and shit like that, but that's about it.
I can't believe that fucking Scythe is down to 320 mil or 330, whatever it was. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn, dude, that's a little disappointing. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to see it like that.
It is, but I think it'll hit a critical point where, like, I don't know, like the stock market, it'll get to a point where it's too low to not start buying, and that'll cause demand to start to go up.
I
Because
thought it would be like fucking 400 mil.
I
don't
mean,
know.
before TOA, it was 650 mil, 700. So TOA came out, and then it spiked in price again, and then obviously
Yeah.
we all know that it didn't have much use in there. It's not best in slot pretty much at anything. So then it just drastically fell. And the content being farmed right now is not Tob, and Tob was already not farmed by anyone except for elitists. And if the elitists are all gone, then just nobody's buying Scythe right now. So like I said, if it ever got down to something crazy like 250 mil, I think there would be a spurge of buying because of the good deal prospect. Because it is going to make you money in other aspects of the game that just aren't popular right now, and that should artificially kind of push it back to a price that it should be at. I did see that
That's a good item. I mean, it's definitely fucking.
it has uses in the game. I mean, pet hunting for certain bosses and things like that. But
I mean, it's just a fun weapon to use as well. Like,
oh, for sure.
I
saw
if you're, like, so focused on the profit, it's like, well, let's be honest, killing Serb with an Arclight's fucking boring, but scything is fucking hype.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only had the scythe for a minimal amount of time, and I got bored and went to the duel arena. But I had fun using it at KQ and Serb, and obviously Tob. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, so cheap.
I either get another experienced scyther for a trio, or I just go for 2 more for a standard. You want to go to maybe 416 just to see who's there?
Yeah, we can.
I've heard some people say that 416 is actually enjoyable right now because the toxicity has gone down significantly.
Yeah, it don't matter to me.
There's like
whatever.
Man, there's like hardly any people
here. Yeah, Tob is like super dead. Fucking. Honestly, like, I don't know. Like, we do raids maybe. I have no clue. If you're.
I'll do. Yeah, we'll do we do raids. I'm gonna go back to 319.
Yeah, that's fine. I have my amulet on me. Fucking, while we try to find somebody, I'm just fucking running around doing shit. Yeah, I'm up to like 14 KC. I don't know. I did 7 raids today or something like that, and they were all really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I just did like.
Do you have some other friends that you got going?
Yeah, somebody in the group I'm in like is doing Tob with me, and he just has people that are on occasionally. I can try to find somebody that. least now I have like a KC where it's like people potentially will take me on like free for alls if people are actually there. It's problem is kind of like what you're seeing now. It's like dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it is early, but still, like usually during the day, it's pretty underwhelming as well. So
Oh yeah, I don't care. I haven't been in the public part of this content for a while. I mean, I guess it feels not good to have content not do good, but I don't particularly care if everyone enjoys doing it or not.
I got that fucking rapier the other day. That was cool.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
freeze.
what role are you usually doing?
I've done everything except for freeze. Like I've done melee and Nilo room. I've done range. It don't really matter to me.
What's your strongest setup since you're iron? Because I'm gonna do mage. I always do south freeze roll.
Aside of mage, I have basically like the best you can have in top besides having a scythe. Mostly.
Okay. How about I'll have
Yeah.
you do range DPS.
That's fun. Yeah, I have void. I fucking amethyst starts. I don't have dragon darts. I mean, such a weird quest. The fucking I don't know if you've done it. The Night at the Theater quest that came out. I didn't know that shit existed, but apparently you can complete it in normal top. So I was like, well, as well if I could start it.
Yeah. Wouldn't you have already? You haven't done the quest. You have the requirements for it.
Yeah, I'm like starting it right now while we're trying to find a third. Apparently you can complete it. Like I thought that you had to do a normal Theater of Blood to like complete it, but apparently you can just do it in or I thought you had to do entry mode. I thought that was the whole point of this quest coming out was to like introduce people to the entry mode. But
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
apparently you get like a couple XP lamps though. So that's cool, like 100k XP or 150k, I don't remember.
I can't believe it's done.
It feels so good, bro. can't believe
I
it.
just
It's so funny because like it's one of those things where it's like you do it one time, it's kind of all you have to do it, but like you build this long grind of building the skill set, and like
Right.
then you-
now the first thing I ever do if I feel the need to go back and I kind of want to do Jad Pet, and then once I get Jad Pet, then I'll do the 6 Jad challenge because that cosmetic override is sick. Then it would take me quite a little while before I considered going back for a pet grind. That would be
I mean, even that aside, fucking like the grind fucking for that shit, you can always just fucking Slayer task like Zuck if you ever have to do it again, you know, now that you have the opportunity.
Yeah,
I've
you're
heard
right.
that when it's on Slayer task, it's a lot more chill.
Well, yeah, I mean, 20% accuracy and damage is fucking huge. Because I mean, whenever I have rigor on, in the full Bofa setup,
Yeah.
the chance to hit is like 66%, which is really not good. Like that's, I mean, I understand that like every other hit is hitting, but that's really low DPS. Anytime your chance to hit is that low. So
Yeah.
uh,
a little bit.
if that bumped up to 75%, that's literally like a 15% damage increase outside of the actual max hit increase, just accuracy alone. So then the damage combined causes it to be probably close to like a 20 to 25% damage increase with the two like, because when you're attacking a creature and you already have really high hit chance, then the accuracy is kind of wasted with the Slayer helmet. But when you're attacking a creature that you had low hit chance on and you're boosting the hit chance and the damage, it's a far bigger jump in damage than a creature you already had close to max accuracy on.
Yeah, definitely gonna be nice. I mean, also it's like things that you don't even like think of. It's just like the nibblers, like
The
get one
nibblers is the
shot way more
huge one.
often.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
nibblers are massive. So you're like banking an entire like helmet setup kind of thing. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. But
Yeah.
if I got a, I guess if I got a task, I would wait. When you get a task, can you make it a Jad task or a Zuck task, or is Zuck task and Jad tasks completely separate?
I believe that they're separate. I could be incorrect about that though.
Like when you get a Tazar task, you get to choose if it's Tazar or Zuck. I don't know if you get to choose. Maybe Zuck.
I'm
Maybe
not
if you get a Zuck
particularly
task,
sure.
it is a Jad task. They don't care which one you do.
It's hard to say. I can't tell you. I have no clue. I do know that if you have the combat diaries, you get multiple fucking attempts. Like you get
Yeah.
multiple Zuck assigned at a time. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
haven't
sure.
even looked at combat achievements.
Yeah.
Is there any Theater of Blood that I haven't done that is easy to do? Oh. Perfect Zarpus is super RNG.
Yeah. I've heard it's like not that bad to like block the things on a trio, but like anything higher, it's just like completely fucked. Trying to like stop all the graves or whatever.
Yeah. No, all the ones I have left are pretty fucking hard. How have I not completed the Theater of Blood without any member equipping a Scythe of Vitor? I feel like all of my first KC was with all whippers.
Yeah.
That's an
I don't
easy
know.
one though.
I've heard that one's bugged, but they might have fixed it by now. I mean, I would hope. It's been a fucking like year and a half.
The only easy ones I have left is can't drain this so that nobody takes blood damage at Maiden, perfect Nyla room, and perfect Zarpus. Zarpus and Nyla is kind of hard. I did get the cape. It's right there. I did it. Did it on stream. I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, I would imagine that fucking Nyla would be kind of annoying.
Yeah, Nyla's fucking cancer for sure. But
So does that
Zarpus,
include like not taking any damage from aggros, or is it just not hitting on the wrong style?
I think it's both. When they say perfect, it is fucking perfect.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
Yeah. All. I've had a very close perfect Zarpus, and I fuck it up every time. Like me, my friend Drew, and Mark, who you met, we went for it quite a few times, and I was always the one that fucked it. I hate that fucking room.
Yeah.
Perfect Zarpus. Kill Zarpus without anyone in the team taking any damage from Zarpus attacks, and without letting an exhumed heal Zarpus more than twice. Yeah. You just have
I
to
feel
like.
like everyone ranged it. Like, assuming like you got the exhumed down, and everyone was just like, "All right, just range it." It probably wouldn't be too bad if you just were careful, and because it's
Yeah,
obviously not like
once
a
you're careful,
fucking
it's super
jump.
easy. But I'm telling you,
But
it's
if you're like
almost better.
scything it and doing the scythe walk, like it just takes one fucking
Exactly.
misstep, and
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
that would suck.
Kill the Nilocus Vasilius without anyone in the team attacking any Nilocus with the wrong attack styles, without letting a pillar collapse, and without getting hit by any of the Nilocus Vasilius attacks whilst off prayer. So you have to pray against every attack. So it looks like you can get hurt. You're allowed to get hit by a explosion of a Nilo because it doesn't list any of that. But you cannot get hit by an aggressive without the right prayer on. That's pretty fucking hard, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
If you're on
It
your
takes
game,
a lot of in depth of like knowing which aggro's are what, like when they're coming for sure.
absolutely.
Like, I mean, I guess it technically would only take one person that's a fucking complete nerd in the Nilo room, but to like just call it out, but still. Nah, it's definitely that's a hard one for sure, I would imagine. I'm pretty sure there's a grandmaster where you have to do a perfect tob, like everybody.
Yeah,
in
there
the
is.
group
Yep, you have to do the whole thing from beginning to end as perfect as possible.
I don't
Zuck
know, dude.
these nuts, yo. Yep.
Yeah, that's fucking that's rough. That's for sure.
Looks like I got one guy.
That's fine. I'm not picky.
He's got high KC, but no scythe. He's iron as well. I posted like way too many times when we do raids, so I don't know what channel he came from. Because I posted in standard, learner, and new. Alright, I guess he wants to do range DPS. Do you mind gearing? You can do whichever other one you want, I guess. Melee DPS or North Freeze.
So I have never maged, but yeah, I can melee. Fucking.
Yeah, do melee.
Oh, it's only 60k. Let's see. What is it?
I'm telling you, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna realize it's just gonna hit me being like, yes, we get to play the game again.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Hopefully you're fucking excited for it, not just like I don't know.
I'm almost half
I got the
anticipating
max
logging in tomorrow and being banned for some dumb reason. That's...
I don't know, dude. Whenever I got like max, I was so excited to max, and I did it, and I just literally played for like a week, and I just quit after that. I don't know, boring.
That's weird.
I
Can't think you did too much boring content in a row.
Oh, I did, dude. My last 399s were rune crafting ability, and I did them like
those are
from 95 to 99, and then like one chunk a piece. So I was like, all right, this is done. Going to mining.
Yeah, I would hope no one ever maxes because that was like someone else's goal. Because I don't care. I'll never max. The only way I would ever even think about maxing is if I paid someone else to do it. Like like someone I know IRL or something that would log into my account and do it for me. Whether I pay them with like in-game golds or real-world money, like I just.
Honestly, I got so burnt at one point that I did all of my like AFK shit while just playing other games. At a certain point, I didn't even like. I got so bad XP rates. I probably got like 20k mining XP an hour because I really didn't care. There's times where I would just be like, I don't even want to mine today at all and shit. shit like that. You know what I mean? So it just took a long time for no reason. Mindset. We all know mindset. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, my goals in this game is definitely... I could see myself running out of things to do at some point, but luckily the pace at which I would complete my temporary goals, new content should be coming out.
Right.
Once I get the PVM really under my belt, get really satisfied with a set of accomplishments, whether it be getting certain pets or just having a big enough bank to really be able to do like maxed content, I'm probably going to start doing some PKing vibes. One area of the game that I think I really would enjoy, but you gotta have like, you know, you gotta be ready to die quite a lot, so be ready to like lose GP and shit.
Yeah. So if I've only ranged Maiden, so do I?
I'm gonna apply to the board real quick. Oh, you already did. Never mind.
Yeah. Are we just gonna do 4 man?
I think so. I mean, none of us. I'm the only one with
That's
scythe,
fine.
so we can do 3. It's just
Yeah.
I'll wait for 4. If we cannot get 4, then I'll go 3. As long as this guy's all right with it.
I mean, I'm cool with whatever.
He should be
honestly.
pretty solid because I imagine he's probably got a main with good KC. He just doesn't have scythe and he has good KC on this iron, so I believe he's probably even better than his KC implies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. Fucking, I'm cool with whatever you want to do. So, if like, for example, I guess what my question was before, if it's a trio, and he's like range DPS, do I have to be in melee to just tank hits as well, basically then?
I'm confused. What do you mean? At what part?
I've only, like on Maiden,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I've only blowpiped it. I mean, like, obviously meleeing it isn't exactly more difficult for any particular reason, but...
So yeah, like you could still range the boss. Like I'm assuming that if you're doing MDPS, you still need to bring a range setup, because you're gonna need it for Zarpus since no scythe, and you're gonna need it for Nilo, Nilo boss. So you can still blowpipe it. That's gonna be, if the boss is at 0 defense, that's gonna be your highest DPS possible.
Right, I would just stand next to the boss to tank hits. That's kind of what I meant.
If you want to, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no, if you're in a trio, because we have a 4-slot room pouch now, I'm able to bring, like before I had to bring like a stack of 15 souls, and I would drop the souls when I didn't need them anymore as, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, south freeze. When I'm south freezing, I'm going to be tanking about 60 to 70% of the hits. The only time I purposely choose to stop tanking is whenever I need to be focused on getting my freezes. As soon as everything's freezed, I usually walk within 1 tile of Maiden to purposely tank every hit because I'm going to blood barrage everything. The other reason I don't want to be hit before I start to freeze is because she has the ability, if I'm sitting in my mage gear and she is wailing on me while I'm waiting for Nilos to spawn, she has the ability to drain my magic below its max. So as long as I'm sitting in max mage, my highest accuracy is going to be with mage, and then she's just going to drain that stat. So I'm going to walk out, let someone else tank until I get my first freeze on the Nilos, and then I almost always go to 1 tile in front of Maiden after that. So your primary tank role is usually South Freeze. But when you're in max scythe, it's the way that they cycle back and forth. The other DPS roles are probably going to be taking more often. Like if everyone's in scythe and everyone's like meleeing, even if they're in perfect cycle, I have to be standing right on top of Maiden and be the top of the party list in order to get priority on Maiden's hits. Yeah, she attacks you based off of whoever is the closest to her by the east side. I don't know why it does that. Like if you stand north or on the north or south side of Maiden, it considers whoever's standing on the east side closer, even though you're all the same amount of tiles. This guy applied. This guy Bushfeet. Why wouldn't you apply first? Because I've been standing here and like, he didn't apply, he must not be with us.
You're gonna be a gamer, dude. I have faith. I think Zuck said he's gonna bring freezes. That's what it sounded like, but
Is that what he said?
I think so. Yeah, he's gonna run freeze. That's fucking hero, dude. Hero of the people.
To be honest, I'd kind of expect it out of him. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
you gotta be flexible here, man.
Yeah.
I already took like what is usually the hardest role in just one aspect, just because I have to take like, usually I have to take the most switches out of everybody. It's not that the role's necessarily harder, it's just I have to dedicate my inventory to like the most switches. So I try to take this role. I took this role because I enjoyed it and it was easiest to get groups with because no one ever wanted to do it, but definitely not hard. As soon as you get it, it's fucking easy. But the only thing that sucks is I literally lose like 4 inventory slots over most people. Especially since these two guys are going in full void. They have so many more inventory spaces than me.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone said they're ready.
This guy didn't apply to the board.
Oh, he's trolling. Where's he at?
Thank you. Alright, I'm finishing my inventory now because... Okay.
Dude, he's a fucking hero. I
What?
have fucking Mortania legs on instead of fucking Tassets, dude. I fucking was doing
I
that
s-
class. He said something.
I
was like,
saw
"Yeah,
you in it.
yeah."
I was like, maybe he's got something going on.
Oh shit, you guys said something. Nah, dude, I got fucking Tassets, bro. What a fucking hero, bro. That's so funny. I would have switched into fucking something else, and I would have been like, why the fuck do I... Dude, I probably would have clicked on the fucking Mortania legs and used the left-click teleport option on accident. And been like, bro, I just fucking TP'd out, dude. There's no way.
Let's hope I remember how to do this. Oh, I may have my own ancients, thank God.
So it's just south 1 that I gotta blow pipe. When it's when you're in south, I've normally just done that north. 2 through 4, I'll just clump up. I take it.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as I'm on a good tick world, which this world is a really good tick.
I'm gonna kill this fucking. Oh shit.
Dude, I'm hitting nothing.
You want me to blow pipe that one?
No, it's fine. It's just, Jesus Christ, that took forever. Alright, I'm not switching into full gear since we're at 55%. Alright. I'm gonna be late. Fuck. No, I'm gonna miss it. I'm letting it go through. Oh, he got it. Nice. I forgot that N3 usually gets it.
What a hero, dude.
Don't praise people for doing what they're supposed to do. I'm just so used to trios that if I miss it, it's going in.
Oh my
Fuck
God,
you.
man, that's calling, dude.
So much blood.
Yeah, I fucking tanked like a hero, dude. I'm so bad at that.
So much more blood. Who's gonna go through?
You need me to think a little bit.
I don't know. I don't think so. Get that fucking thing away from me.
Yeah, facts, dude. You're out here being fucked. God damn it, dude, I'm bad.
Got it. Okay.
Amount of blood I chose was fucking retarded.
It's alright. I mean, we went with basically a brand new guy and no scythe, so that's gonna take longer than normal. But the only part about that was even remotely hard was the blood. Why does it work like that? I don't like that. Salve amulet.
Yeah, it's on.
I'm staying as long as possible because we're right next to the back end.
That was the most depressing fucking Crystal Alley ever. Shit hit like fucking 5 or some shit. I don't know. It's really low.
It's at 58%. It's probably a 3 down still, but that's good. It's good HP. I chose not to bring Crystal Alley just because I have I've got the ring. Alright, we're really close to the back end. I'm probably going to tank a stomp. Nah, not necessary. So there's 2 criteria to not getting hit by the stomp that most people don't know, is that you have to be around a corner as well as a minimum of 5 tiles away. Shit. Yep, that's going to hit me. And I got that. No! What's wrong? What's these clicks? It's not going through. angler. Such a waste of an angler. God, I really haven't done this in such a long time. Before me, you, and Mark went, that was my first time going to Tob in like over a month. Yeah, like longer than that. I had not gone in a long time. And obviously this time, the last time I went was with you. So I'm still such... All my habits are gone. Oh, I'm mage. God. I also have not done a 4-man in so fucking long.
So am I a dick if I start fucking killing people's Nilos for them? Fucking
No.
I wasn't sure if people get fucking salty about that.
Nope.
I usually just fucking.
If you get really good, you can start telling like what Nilo someone's going to attack first, and then you can make sure you don't target the same Nilo. Best thing to do is to target someone's aggressive with them, just to ensure that it dies. It's not terrible to waste DPS, because obviously 2 people can send an attack off at the same time, even though a creature's already dead. But just ensuring that something dies, obviously, is worthwhile.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing blew up and fucking covered my ass.
The only thing that's super rude is that if you're not the major role, to start barraging or blood barraging shit. Because it's usually the major's job to determine when we start to need that. I know it seems super useful that he's the only one that gets to blood barrage per se, but it's not necessarily about the blood barrage. It's more the idea is that it starts to determine when the whole room is going to start to explode. If you start blood barraging early,
yeah, you fucking, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah, like it sets the whole thing to
Makes sense.
it's not the word. It's not terrible. If you're in a closed group, it's like not a big deal. But like if you're in voice comms, you're like, I need a blood barrage, and you're like, and you have the runes. No, like then. It's just not usually. It's a weird thing to even talk about because usually you shouldn't even be on ancients if you're any other role. You should be on lunars or thralls. So when someone, so in high level, if you're not the major, if I'm the major and I just randomly am playing with randoms and I see someone start blood barraging, I'm like, why the fuck do you have blood barrage? Like you're wasting DPS. Like you're not thralls, you're not venge.
Makes sense.
Die, you asshole! I think the other thing is that every time you barrage, you put yourself on a 5-tick delay. It means that you're wasting you're wasting like time and resources to attack someone else's Nilos, not your pattern, and slow down your attack speed.
Makes sense. Wasn't too bad for Nilo for free for all. Pretty clean room.
Yeah, I think 4 Nilos is pretty easy. Once you've done 3s enough, it's really hard to get behind.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot more intense fucking for sure.
This is where all your good habits about gear switching come out.
Yeah, you gotta get better with it.
If you start to get behind or whatever, like for the mage and range phase, you can just equip only the weapon so that you're ready for melee.
Yeah.
And that's mostly just a habit you get in so that when you have Scythe, you're not wasting any DPS. Because missing a hit on Scythe is huge, and it won't get you MVP and all that kind of shit. Because high-level players will be pre-switching in their melee gear before the switch even happens. Because that's their highest DPS, and missing that hit is like...
Yeah, it's pretty big.
So they'd rather like have super low DPS on range and mage.
Yeah, that's how I kind of do it too. Fucking, even though it's just like being able to hit the fucking Chally fucking specs is fucking.
Yeah. I switch everything, but yeah, the easiest thing to do would just be for me to just equip my staff, and for me to just equip my blowpipe, and then do a full like 5 to 6 way gear switch to melee right as it's about to start, and then I'm like already praying piety and ready. That's the hardest part is getting the piety flick and not missing any hits. That's the really hard one.
Yeah. Yeah, usually gear, fucking like prayer gear, and then melee like offensive prayer on the second hit.
I have that fucking Gucci ring, so I'm gonna be specking like every single time.
Fuck medium, I'm gonna take. Alright, we're good, we're good. I hit. I fucking switched my prayer like 1 second early like an idiot.
Yep.
I just do the one come through the boss, fucking.
It took me a long... Oh, hold on. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Got it. I clawed that. Saved all of you. A fucking Chad.
That phase.
Anytime the boss is like within 2% of finishing, it's definitely kind of like a close call. But if you're in a close group of friends, obviously, I always go for the out DPSing to not have to tank the ball. Obviously, you risk.
Yeah. Makes sense. Good
Obviously, you risk possibly killing someone, but I personally think it's a hard requirement to have to tick eat this room. I think you just should have to do it. That's just me. You don't have to tick eat every ball. Like if it's the first ball, it's not a big deal, but that's just me personally. A little bit of a.
Makes sense.
You just lose so much DPS whenever you stop hitting the boss, kind of thing. I genuinely think it probably speeds up the room by like a whole minute. Inferno Cape Chad.
I did 900 damage in that room. Actually, did pretty fucking good damage.
Nice.
Beat that.
You had the highest tick counter in that room as well. Alright, I don't need the... Smooth as fucking butter.
Nice and easy.
Alright, nice. this fucking potion there. No, we usually go same spots as so.
Yeah.
How's it going, Drew?
Been enjoying Top so far though. It's fun.
I really enjoyed this content. Like I said, it was really fun when the content was super active, but I don't particularly care just because it's still great money, and I also need to start prepping for hard mode because I don't care. Much about anything but of like the scythe going down in value or anything like that, but I can't wait to get fucking the sanguine dust to turn the scythe override.
Oh, yeah.
That is definitely
That'd
one
be
of my
hype.
short-term goals here.
That would be hype.
I fucking suck! I think I did it too early. I'm off cycle. I'm getting back into a better cycle though. Alright. Good thing about no. Fuck! Fuck! I queued up the attack and I couldn't cancel it. You see my luck though? That is 100% gonna look at me.
What a gamer.
Fucking suck! Since this is partially we do raids, if a purple does happen, we may have to figure something out about splitting or whatnot. I know you don't have much money on your alt, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because obviously if you pulled a scythe, these fucking dudes would insta go to Rune Watch if you didn't fucking split. But everyone's an iron, right? Bushfee's an iron?
Yeah.
I'm the only one that even matters, so if I forego my split, then it just doesn't matter. I doubt they're gonna hop on mains and be like, I want my split on my main.
You could ask them, like, fucking, if they all want to be free for all, if everyone wants to be free for all.
It's all fine. We're not technically allowed to do that afterwards. If it's because of the place I posted in, it's understood to be split. But since everyone iron, I'm the only one that should get butthurt, so it's fine. I'm really not concerned about it at all. Do you want the spot? Are you used to going there?
I'll take my spot. I'll just take the spot I normally go to, it's fine.
Okay. Whichever one, it doesn't matter.
I'll just drop my shit over here, it's fine.
No one's taking anyone's shit except for me, so don't have to worry about anything like that. I could have gone another hit, but I'm just being safe. I'm gonna assume that's me. Should be me. After a couple days at top, I might start gearing for some necks. I need the GP. It's still basically best GP in game.
Probably not a bad idea.
Don't stand there! Alright, I'm getting it.
I have a spec.
Dropped it. It's probably going to kill it. Almost. That should get it.
I'm gonna take a hit. It's fine though.
I suck. I could have gotten bounced.
He's about to get KO by a crab. Fucking.
I can almost carry a duo. Should be fine. As long as I don't fuck up.
Yeah, I had to do
Say my-
fucking 2 fucking 3-man fucking Berserks earlier. Fucking people got KO'd early. And fucking actually it didn't go too bad. You got a Blood Fury.
Yeah.
Site, don't you?
Yeah, I always.
Yeah, you can definitely carry.
As soon as I hit the peak where I didn't care about the GP loss anymore, it's almost better in every way. Obviously, Torture is slightly higher DPS, but to be able to constantly save supplies, because it heals you in opportunities where you really don't want to have to brew down and
Oh yeah, no.
where you don't have to brew down and ruin your divine. It's huge.
Oh, trust me. I fucking farm 15 of them bitches. Fucking.
So the idea that it can single-handedly be the difference between finishing a Verzik and not finishing a Verzik.
Oh, it's super worth it. I mean, they take 15 hours to get a piece of the fucking Iron Man. I just use Dalks fucking.
Yeah, it's probably a semi-nice grind to just watch Netflix and get, you're just like...
Yeah, you just fucking chill and... It's not too bad. Usually when I'm doing like chambers or something easy like that, I'll do it while doing like chambers grinds, fucking...
That was a big hit. I'm noticing that everyone picked up all their supplies, so my chances of carrying now have gone down, but this guy is not gonna die. This Zucti's nuts.
Mine's still on the ground over there. It should be 2 brews and a restore.
You're fine, I just noticed they picked theirs up, so anyway. Oh, I don't need to do this. What am I
really
doing?
good on supplies. Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
As long as Zucti's nuts. Oh, fuck me. I actually don't want to tank right now, but it's probably gonna be me.
So, new guy.
Push! You know what? I'm praying melee between. Oh shit. Oh! There's one. It's gonna be web soon.
Yep. Dude, I'm dead. Fucking.
sip stamina.
I fucked it up already, dude. I fucking always.
As soon as you get the XP drop, the first attackable tick, you're gonna get an XP drop, and the moment you get that, you're gonna start slam clicking yellow on the west side. Then after that, the only thing that's different for you is you're on a 4-tick weapon, so you have to manually choose where you attack.
No, I know. I have the 2 tiles.
Where I
like,
can only
have a
attack
slam.
on the tile that's correct because I'm on that 5-tick weapon.
I fucking switched prayer to the wrong prayer, dude. I'm dumb.
Alright, make sure you eat up here. Taking the one closest to me. Obviously, the best thing to do here is to always just pick a yellow and don't fucking hesitate. Makes it very clear what everyone else is doing. Especially if you're going with experienced people, they will always not trust you, so they'll always go to the other. Oh fuck me! Fucking attack! Really, the tick.
How did that hit me, man? What? I dragged my fucking tornado and fallen.
Easy.
Give me supplies.
Was the only death, right? No, wait, before that. Nothing. How? How did he get MVP?
Who?
Dude, what? I had highest. Oh, probably Zarpus. Probably Zarpus is where he pulled ahead. I had highest DPS in every fucking room. Well, that's depressing. I mean, the thing is I always end up losing DPS at Maiden because I'm freeze roll. So it's really hard for South Freeze to get MVP.
Yeah.
But I had 29% at Bloat. He beat me probably at Nilo, Maiden, and then Zarpus. And that's probably what pulled him ahead. The MVP is like a point system per room. So when you complete a room as MVP, it gives you a certain amount of points towards MVP.
Yeah.
Your total
I got
damage in the
MVP
whole.
for the first time a couple raids ago that I did. I was tanking. I fucking was tanking fucking Berserk as well, dude. I was like, damn, alright. Making progress.
The more technologically advanced the human species got, the more isolated they seem to become. At the same time,
Indent.
wasn't too bad of a raid though.
No, I mean it was smooth. I fucked fucked up and killed myself on Zarpus, but everything else was super smooth. I mean, oh that staff drop. That staff drop
Yeah,
behind that
whoever
pillar
dropped
would
it
have fucked a brand new raid of 50k seers or so. That I guarantee you that probably would have killed somebody. 50k seers.
Yeah, no. I might have somebody, but I'm just messaging with people that fucking cob with sometimes.
Let's join a hub party real quick.
Yeah, hold up. Gotta rejoin you.
The hub party is going to be Anus.
Yeah. I think I'm in it now. Yeah.
Did you ever figure out why you can't ping? Or see pings?
Well, we can test it now. Yeah, I don't know why.
So you can't see. Are you in the Anus thing yet? No, you're not. Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are.
No, no.
Never mind. So you don't see these pings right now?
Where are you putting them? 'Cause no.
Yeah, you would see them right in front of you. It's fine. So you can't see them.
I don't know why.
I'll get to the bottom of it.
Maybe it's like part of Entity Hider that I have turned on. I don't know. Like I highly doubt that, but
No, I don't think so.
I have not a clue why I just didn't get the party plug-in.
Okay, so let's go to party.
Yeah, I got this copy.
So you have pings enabled, sounds on pings, and all that.
Everything.
So on the party plugin, set
I
your
have
ping
everything
hotkey
on-
to like F10 or something like that.
You set it to like fucking L.
So
No,
then
it
hold
doesn't.
down that key and then click anywhere on screen. Like
Yeah,
click a top. Here, are you doing
it's
it?
making me move. Yeah, it's making me move. I can't like right
I
click.
think
it won't
it's
move.
because of when you hit L, is it entering things into the chat box? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
like-
Uh,
I'm saying like if you don't, depending on how you have L in your chat box. That's why you can't
Yeah.
use that key. Use a key that's not a keyboard key, because it's putting it inside of your.
well, that's what I had before. I had it as F12. I don't know. Let's see, like
Yeah,
fucking.
put it back as F12 and try. Still just walking.
Let's see, F5 maybe.
Still just walking. Okay. That means you
Maybe
probably
for
have
the-
something overriding in your RuneScape settings. So your controls.
Either that or fucking. I don't know. None of my like keybinds.
Are you doing anything weird like single mouse button mode?
No. It's just weird that it's not working. I agree. I don't know.
Why would this be?
What do you usually use the pings for? Just so you can like ping.
Well,
the,
Mark, when
where
Mark
we're
wouldn't
going to?
talk, he uses it to remind you where to stand or something like that. So especially when you go with new people, it's super nice to be able to ping like stand here or out on yellows. We're able to communicate which yellow we're going to because the pings are colored by your
Yeah,
party
that was
plugin design.
That was the thing that I was like super fucking like figured it'd be really useful for.
Okay, I just don't understand why you.
No,
Alright.
I agree.
Wiki.
Maybe I'm gonna try reinstalling it. Fucking.
The party panel is default plugged in. I don't think you can restart it.
Oh, it is. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a default plugin. Oh, you know what? It looks like you're not actually in the party. Something you have is not working correctly. So go to the actual party panel and type in the password anus.
Yeah, I click in join party and then I type in anus, right?
Yeah, but in the party one, not the hub party. You understand what I mean? The little white people, not the little
Right.
blue people. Because I can see that whenever
I don't have,
you don't have hub party panel.
I have hub party panel, but I don't have like party panel.
Don't have the little white people on your sidebar. You don't have just the regular party panel.
No, I don't. Maybe I need to get that. Maybe that like is a thing I need to get.
Yeah, but I feel like that's by default already in the game. I don't know how you would have it uninstalled.
I don't have it though. I've got bot detector, fucking profiles, quest helper, hub party
how
panel.
about remove hub party panel completely? Also, are you which rune are you on RuneLight, right? Yeah, of course you have to be on RuneLight. But
Yeah,
are you on the Jagex launcher or are you on it by itself?
I'm on RuneLight itself.
Okay. I use RuneLight through the Jagex launcher, like so I press Jagex launcher and it opens my RuneLight. But it doesn't matter. So now that you have hub party panel uninstalled.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to leave this one. So the only plugin you should have to join a party should be the regular party panel. Right?
When I type in party in the RuneLight thing, it's literally the only thing I have is party.
Yeah, that's what I want you to have, is just party.
Yes.
Alright, so party is the only thing installed. You're gonna go to join party and let's try
that's the thing. I don't have that.
What do you mean you don't have that?
I don't know. It's fucking. I'll just share.
Can you see what like? Oh yeah, share your screen with me. Let me see. Make sure you do your full desktop.
You can see like my sidebar and shit, right? Yeah, I don't have like a party.
I'm sorry, I just got a bunch of messages on Discord.
No, you're fine.
I didn't realize that like people were trying to join our thing.
Is this my guy coming?
I think so. I'm getting messages from people about like shit, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me look at your screen and you're sharing your desktop. Okay, good. Alright. You're on the party plugin, it's enabled, and you don't get the little white people to the side. Okay.
Not in here at all. This is profiles, which is like passwords and fucking shit.
Oh, you know, it's probably because you're not logged into RuneLight. I bet you that's probably why. If you log into that RuneLight thing, it's going to start you all over again, though, most likely.
What do you mean?
Because I'm logged into RuneLight, so I have a RuneLight ID as well as my RuneScape ID. And what it allows you to do is to go to any computer, download RuneLight, log into RuneLight, and all of your plugins are immediately there on someone else's computer. But if you don't log in, you start fresh on every single RuneLight.
I hope it'll import.
It probably won't.
Not like import, but like save this as my current settings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how that.
I don't think it would overwrite your like, or even if it did, you know what I could do? I could go in the RuneLight folder and copy like the plugins folder into like my fucking new folder that gets created for my actual like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just make an account and we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's a pain in the ass about it is that having to possibly do it all over again. At one point in time, I wasn't logged in, and then...
You're right, it just totally did do that.
Yep.
What the fuck is all these weird-ass fucking RuneLight settings, dude?
It doesn't look like you're logged in still, because it doesn't show the log out option. Like, you see that little green arrow box thing? That's usually the login sign.
Yeah, no, I can't even like interact with my client right now. It's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Alright, I can fix this though. Just give me a minute.
I'm guessing that that's what it is, and I don't know why not being logged in would not give you access to tabs on the side panel. That seems really weird to me, but maybe that's it. The only difference between what you're doing and what I'm doing. You know, for a while I was running the 32-bit version of RuneLight.
Yeah.
I had to for a long period, and then I downloaded the 64-bit. I had these weird things where like the game was like stuttering. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is with this?
What happened?
I have this Inferno thing on my layout, and it's just not going away, no matter what. Oh, it was the set timer plugin, that's what it was. Yeah, I think the reason your pings weren't working is because the game is not interacting with the party, like the core party plugin.
Yeah, I don't know
Which
why.
is how the hub party panel like functions. They communicate with each other. Like the basic party plugin syncs data from your RuneLight to everyone else's RuneLight. So every time you get like a hit drop, it takes that information and it's able to communicate that with other people's party panel. And so when you downloaded Hub Party Panel, it was working to let me see like your inventory and your stats, but it wasn't communicating with Party Panel for some reason. And I think that's because you weren't logged in, but I'm really not sure. It's really weird that because when I went to Party Panel, your username showed up as unknown, like it doesn't know who you are or something, you know?
Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, I can try like reopening my room like completely.
So weird. It says the hub party panel requires the Rune-like Discord plugin. Yeah, so is your Discord plugin disabled?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Maybe that's it? I did not know that was a thing.
I mean, I can try joining a party. Hold up.
To be enabled and is compatible with the Rune-like Party plugin, but it does not require it. I would recommend keeping the Party plugin enabled and disabling the Stats option to remove the in-game overlay. I can see your picture now. Can you see this ping? No?
No.
Alright. And there's still no little white people on the side of your bar.
Nope.
Okay. I've just never had anyone have this issue.
Yeah, me either.
Just don't
I am
understand.
in your hub party panel.
You are in the hub party panel, and I can, on my like, I'll show you my screen real quick. So you see on the side of my screen, there's these little white people, and this is the party plugin. This is the one that actually has the ping system put in it. And when you join it, it's showing you as unknown here. It's got your picture from Discord, so it's integrated with the Discord plugin, but it can't detect your like username. But you're perfectly integrated in this one. And this one's great and all. I can see like a lot of stuff, but the thing that's really nice from the party plugin, that whenever you are in here, I can show your spec energy.
Yeah.
Here, and if you share this info with everyone, if your party plugin works, it would show a little box next to your player, and it shows me your spec, so I can see if you have spec.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before. God,
and then I can see if you're venged.
Download.
Yeah, if you.
I think I might know how to get it fixed. Hold up. Oh, dude.
It's just so weird. Okay. And if you have Party Defense Tracker, that's a really nice one because it actually is able to keep track of the boss's defense level. So it has built into its knowledge system what the defenses are for each boss. So when you hit a Warhammer, it automatically will do the math and put it as an info box on your screen. So you're able to see when Zarpus has 0 defense, so you don't waste a spec. It's super, super nice because Sodasec is probably the most useful one, is that you only want to spec twice on Sot, and it makes it so that you don't have to wait for someone to type 1 if their spec landed. You're able to see in a party what Sot's defense is, so you're like, oh, I'm going to send another spec because his didn't land, kind of thing. Super nice for like raiding with buddies and not talking, like if you don't want to talk, because it's like just a bunch of quality of life stuff, you know. Oh.
Makes sense.
I'm
gonna restart my client. We'll see if that changes anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get it fixed, it's not like I'm gonna freak out or anything.
It would be nice to be able to see the pings, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's super nice if you can just get a couple of people that all have the same stuff, and then it's just really nice.
Oh, I got the party plugin now.
Hey! Did you uninstall RuneLite and reinstall it?
I logged out and I logged back in, and now it's here.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that party and I'm gonna do another one. Anus.
I don't know, something about me reinstalling it. What world are you on? Let me fucking hide.
319.
Alright.
So leave that party and rejoin it in Anus and see if it's working. Nice. Yep. Pings. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You can make them not make sound if you want. I like the little sound, but super useful. And now you're definitely sharing all information. That's nice.
That's so weird that I had to like sign into RuneLite, leave RuneLite,
Yep.
log out. I don't know how to do it. It's just weird.
It is
Oh,
weird,
well,
but
it works out now.
it's
though.
done
That's
now.
Cool.
I need to pee real quick, but
So I have to join both parties. I mean, I'm obviously already in the other one, or do you just have to join the one with the white people? You don't have to.
you can
join
do
the
either
party
one.
panel?
Doesn't matter. So if you go to either one, you'll see that the party panel passphrase is anus for both. So if you join either one of them, it auto joins the other.
Okay. Oh yeah, and it leaves with both of them. Okay, cool. Interesting.
All right, I gotta pee.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yo.
What up?
Okay.
What is that tick counter for on your side? Is that for the fucking...
That is that counts attacking ticks. So it basically shows efficiency. Every single time you attack with whatever weapon you're using, it adds that tick cycle to the counter. So if you're attacking with a whip, every single time you attack, it adds 4. Whoever has the highest number was attacking the most. Hey, Michael's here. I didn't even see that.
Oh, the fucking Chad that last raid.
Yeah, you had a really high tick average, because the thing that the tick counter is good at is RuneScape's an RNG game, and sometimes you're just gonna hit like a monster, and sometimes you're not.
Yeah, it'll track your performance. That's
So it's basically
more
saying
realistic.
even though you didn't do as much damage as me, you were attacking more often than me, and that usually means you're the better player. It doesn't, maybe you weren't using your brews effectively, maybe you weren't potted up properly, but you were attacking most often. And not attacking is always worse. Not attacking is always worse than not being potted and shit like that. A 0. Not attacking is just crazy bad.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna apply to your party in a second. Hold it.
Alright.
Look at your cape. Sick
Yeah.
cape, man.
Thank you.
Look at mine.
Ooh. I was told that I am
shit.
required by law to make fun of all cheesecakes now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Honestly, I prefer my Vorcat fucking assembler. I don't know what you're talking about with the Masori fucking thing. I like the Vorcat kit a lot more.
I just got it today, actually, this morning.
Nice. I have not gotten that yet. I gotta